So today what we're going to address is the inner fenders. Anybody that has a Tacoma, bigger tires, off-roads them, knows that they crack. It's a big problem. There's not enough tire clearance, so we came out with fabricated sheet metal inner fender replacements. Well worth it. Get more tire clearance and it'll stop cracking on you. We're also coming out with a whole new quarter support that'll go with it. So these are some of the parts for the inner fender kit, and we try to keep costs down for the consumer. Every more we do, the price goes up. Kind of feel like that if you can't weld, you're probably not qualified to do the install. So we don't weld it. Like I said, cost down, but it do require welding. And so we ask you go through and weld up all these seam joints. There's some here, here. You're gonna have some here. On the inner skirts, you're going to want to weld up like this, this, and this, make it a little stronger, and I'll keep showing you as I go how to install this. All this stuff I'm doing, you don't have to TIG weld it, you can MIG weld it if you like. Okay, so on the inner fender kit, this is the rear fender mount. You need that, both of these for the second and third gen Tacomas. And then this hole right here, we're gonna put in this nut rivet here. We install these for you. So the second gen, you leave it like this and bolt your fender using this rivet nut. And the third gen, you're just gonna need to weld this thing on here because of the raised fender. So doing the mock-up, when you're doing this, putting it together, what we'll do is use just 1/4 nuts instead of the top locks that this kit's supplied with. It'll just make it a lot easier taking stuff on and off. You can spin them on with your hands, but final assembly, definitely use the washers and the top locks supplied. All right, we got this side all cut up and fitted to start mounting everything. You got to make sure that you get your measurements and everything correct before you cut it. Good idea to maybe take some measurements off of this point here, maybe to here and here to the stock stuff. So when you're fitting it, everything's back in the same spot. Get it fitted. Now we're going to go to the other side and start cutting. Drywall screws. For this side, we did a rough cut out of here. Make sure to zip tie all your wires back. This thing's kind of a rat's nest. It will get cleaned up. There's a lot of stuff going on here, but do your best. Zip tie everything back. We've got a little light here to help you see what you're doing. When it comes to this section right here, the inner fender well is actually going to bolt to this section of the old stock inner fenders, but you want to make sure that you don't cut off too much so you have meat here to deal with. So what I usually do is maybe take a measurement to your rough cut. This one's about, let's say, 3 3/4 inches. Go here 3 3/4 inches and leave at least an inch and a quarter right around there and make your mark. And that's where you kind of want to start with your vertical mark so you have meat to bolt onto. Now that we got this kind of rough cut, cleaned up a little bit, we're still going to need to do some fitting. We might have to cut this thing back a little bit. So what we kind of do, hold this thing up, kind of put it where this hole lines up, this front 1/4 inch hole, and give it a clamp, hold that up, set this in place, and just like the other side, I measured from this end right here to the center. I want about 2 3/4 of an inch for fitment. So put it up there, give it a measure. So I'm about 2 7/8, so I'm gonna have to go back a little bit. So by doing that, I'm just gonna clean up this edge, which is holding it forward to come back an 1/8 inch. If you've never seen one, this is a reverse rotation die grinder. So if you're in a situation where you don't want to get sparks in your face or something, it's kind of a cool tool to have. I think we look about good. We got a nice clean line right here, here. I might cut this back a little bit. I think this whole thing needs to come up a little bit, but we'll see. Right there, 2 3/4, we're good. Once you got it fitted and you're pretty confident that everything's in the right area, you go ahead and just drill out these 5 holes and bolt it again. Again, we're using just the normal nuts instead of the top locks for Mockup. There we go. Kind of hard to get your fingers up in here sometimes.
So Jesse got the inner fenders on this truck mocked up. I'm gonna build a new core support for it. So I'm gonna get this old one off and then start mocking up the new one and get the truck wrapped up. We got the old core support off the truck. We're gonna get ready to mount the new one that we just built. Start mounting all the horns, air conditioning condenser, everything off this one should bolt right up onto this one. We'll get everything fit, pull it back off, get it powder coated, and get it on the truck for good. Awesome, so we got the core support mounted up to the inner fenders. It's all in there, solid. Right now, just mocking up everything that kind of bolts on. Every truck's a little different. Like this has a different cooler than some of them, and they're all different. Just making little tabs kind of to bolt everything up. Once we get everything mocked up and know that it's gonna work, we'll pull it off, get it powder coated. Yeah, but I like to put everything on it the way it's gonna be before we do any of that, just in case we have to change anything. The grill's gonna go into here. We got the hood latch working. Next step's gonna be mounting the headlights and getting everything on there. We got everything back from the powder coater. The fenders are back from getting painted. So we're gonna get this stuff bolted on for final install, get it on the truck for good. So everything's wrapped up in the front, core supports in, inner fenders are in. Came out really nice. This is a newer product for us. If you have any questions or want one, give us a call. Thanks for watching, we'll see you in the next video.